12-Sided Stories is for mature audiences and often deals with topics that may be difficult for some listeners. Discretion is advised. Hello, and welcome to The Foundlings, a 12-Sided Stories City of Mist actual play. As always, our games are story-heavy and rules-light. And now, introducing our Master of Ceremonies, Pooja Sharma.
Welcome to episode 7 of The Foundlings, our City of Mist actual play. I'm Pooja, I am your Master of Ceremonies, and I am joined by some wonderful people today. And we will start with Michelle.
Hey, I am Michelle, and I am playing Siobhan, and she's having some fun becoming different things, and hopefully we can rescue Miss Lacey and get this business taken care of.
Hi, I am Wes Otis, and I am playing a version of Robin Hood who is ready to fire some arrows out a window.
Hey, y'all. I am Mac. I'm going to be playing Beatrice. Almost forgot my character's name. That's a real good start to this episode. And yeah, planning on fucking some shit up, maybe, kind of.
Hello, I'm Saint, and I've been playing Bly Aglios, who's a bit of a scamp, but is being out-scamped by her siblings right now. You guys are cuckoo. Also, what's with the cursing? Mom's around.
Language.
Before we start, please consider supporting the show through Patreon or on Ko-fi, spelled Ko-fi. Now, on with the show.
Okay, so last time on The Foundlings, our intrepid group of siblings found out that the head of the Crimson Crocs, Sam, was actually the one to kidnap Miss Lacey. But he was doing it for his own purposes that he said were to keep her safe. But he wasn't quite as forthcoming as he could have been. And so Noah lost his temper, knocked him unconscious, and they ended up subduing Pension, breaking his heart in the process. It happens about twice a week to him, don't worry. And they found out that Miss Lacey was actually being kept at Sam's house. So they went over there, and Siobhan shapeshifted into a mouse to sneak into the house and scout around. There were a few guys in there, and Miss Lacey was in her bedroom reading a book. When Siobhan identified herself to Miss Lacey, she was told to come to the front door like a civilized person. And Miss Lacey would try to explain what was going on and, get the Crimson Crocs who were there to stand down. She explained that she was on the hunt for someone who was working against the city and had been meddling in a lot of affairs that generally had not been tampered with before, and she had decided to go out and find out who this person was. But at the same time, that person had found out who she was and possibly wanted to take her out or something. But while y'all were having this explanation, one of the Crimson Crocs, who was bringing in tea for everyone, collapsed onto the floor. So we are starting in the middle of it. You look down, I'm assuming, at the young man who has collapsed and all these glasses have been shattered on the ground, and you see that there is a small dart sticking out of his neck.
Get down, get down! I grab Miss Lacey.
Well, first of all, I'm going to get down. I'm definitely going to reach for the dart and see if I can figure out what's on it, since I've got powers that deal with poisons and shit. Like, is this lethal or not? Like, is the guy breathing, or is he...
Yeah, we're going to have to get him out of here, or do we leave him? Say goodbye. Sorry.
You can tell that he is breathing. He is also bleeding from both the wound in his neck and also because he dropped the tray first, so he fell directly onto some broken glass. But what I will have you do is roll investigate to see what you can find out about what this dart had going for it.
All right. Can I use the group tag, the powers of deduction?
Yes, you can.
I have miracles from molecules, which is my, figure out what shit is thing. It might be a stretch to include horticulture, unless maybe it is something that's like a plant-based poison. I don't know if I can use that for my roll.
It's a gimme on this one, but you can't use that one.
Okay.
Because it is not plant-based.
Okay. So I've got 2.
Great.
And that would give me an 11.
Fantastic. So you know that, as I said, this isn't plant-based, but you can tell that it is a tranquilizer. So this guy will not be waking up anytime soon. You would need a little bit more time to figure out if he's going to be out for minutes or hours. But the other thing, since you got such a good success, that I'm going to give you is that unless he has an allergic reaction to what the trank is made of, it will not do him any lasting harm.
And since I got such a good roll, I get to pick up the dart and throw it back out the window at somebody. Right? It's just a dream. Cool. Okay. I'm going to relay that information. Just, he's going to take a long nap.
Okay. So we're being fired at by sedatives. Also good.
Where are we in relation to are we on a side room, or are we being fired from the front street, or where in relation to stuff are we?
The den of the house is a room that is on the side of the house. So there are a couple of windows that lead to the outside. If you look over there, you notice that one of them now is cracked. Has a hole in it because you have been fired upon from the outside. The other thing that you hear is that while Beatrice is getting down, you're all getting down, you also hear a breaking of the door elsewhere in the house.
We need to get Mom out of here now.
Is she functioning right now? She wasn't hit, right, by something?
And she's like, no, I'm fine. I wasn't hit by anything. Oh no, the other 2 boys.
They'll be fine. They're using tranks, so I don't think they're trying to kill anybody, but we need to get you out of here.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that, yes. I would like that very much.
Okay, let's head towards the opposite door that has been broken. A little turned around.
That sounded like it was probably the back door.
Front door it is, then.
Front door. Stay low.
Miss Lacey is surprisingly agile for a woman of her age.
Serpentine.
I'm going to take up the back and fire shots to keep them from, not to do any massive damage, but to just keep them serpentining, as it were.
So as y'all move towards the front door, you see people, especially Noah, who's covering your exit. You see 3 people coming around through the back, and they are masked with kind of tan and black stripes on their mask. It's kind of weird. It's a weird pattern. But they have needle guns, and they are clearing the spaces that they go through. So while one of these guys has been taken out, you can tell that the people who are coming through aren't just storming the castle, let's say.
They're being systematic.
Yeah, this is like a professional trained team.
I am going to have you face danger to cover the rest of everyone's exit from this room.
Okay. Face danger. All right. It's so funny with these games because the tags are so close to each other from game to game, but then they're not. So I keep thinking of Dungeon World. Okay, so face danger. The king won't catch me. Would that be applicable?
Mm-hmm.
Would never need ammo be applicable or no? Would that work or no?
Yeah, sure, because you're laying down cover fire, so.
Right, okay. Fun fact, I actually looked this up. A medieval English bowman could fire up to 20 to 25 arrows per minute.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Wow, that
Yeah.
is impressive.
That's boulder shoulder material.
Okay, so with that, I got a 12 altogether.
My God.
Fantastic. So you are able to dodge in kind of a half Matrix, half, Prince of Thieves move as one of the intruders fires a needle gun at you, you like deftly get out of the way just as a dart zips by the side of your cheek. It's incredibly cinematic. And you are actually able to stall these 3 guys at the entrance to the den while the rest of you are moving out towards the front door. Those of you who are moving forward, the den doesn't lead directly to the front door. There's kind of like another entryway situation. And as you go through, you realize like you can hear voices in the front yard. So what do you want to do?
Of course, it would have been too easy.
How many voices are we hearing? Can we tell? And like, are they close to the house or is it a distance?
They are close to the house. And you know that there is definitely one person talking to some other people, but you are not sure how many. Because as they respond to that person, it's like a group of voices.
I have a weird idea.
Weird's fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm really digging this whole make things grow because I feel like I've gotten some confidence in it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's rose bushes out in front of the house.
There are.
And I kind of want to like wheedle a window open just enough that I can get my hand out to touch the plant and like Sleeping Beauty this shit into like, you know, the big thorns and shit like going at these guys.
Okay, so I'm going to say that this is a couple of moves because you'll need to get close enough to the window, open it up, and reach out. And that's going to take a little bit of time. So for that one, I'm going to have you roll sneak around.
Okay, I have pretty much nothing that's going to help me there. So that's fun.
Lend a hand? Would lend a hand help?
Actually, I have hard to hit because of my mobility tag.
Mm-hmm.
So the eyes cannot hit you.
Watch me biff this roll. I've been rolling really good this game, though.
Don't biff. No biff. No whammies.
No biff. I got a 9.
Awesome. So as you open up the window and reach out to grab one of these rose bushes, there is one there, but also, obviously, they notice you. They're like, what the hell is going on over there? And you hear a voice be like, catch them here, we'll pin them down, and then take them in. And they start to fire at you. So the glass above you shatters as 2 needle darts hit it.
Fun. That'll cut me up some. That'll be nice.
Oy vey.
I'll say that you aren't specifically hit by any of the pieces of falling glass, but you are now, like, it is harder to move in that area because there is broken glass on the floor.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's not just for you, but for everybody, just be aware that the ground has become a little bit more treacherous than it was a minute ago.
The ground's lava.
So Siobhan, Bly, what do y'all want to do?
The one thing I've been thinking about is that I could just scream and then everybody's going to be incapacitated, but that's very messy. And also will probably hurt my friends here, my family, even.
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably my last-ditch effort. I don't know if there's a way to communicate maybe that everybody plug their ears before I do that, but it's essentially like, all I got now is a, freaking grenade attack. And then I guess if you want me to sweep up some glass, I've got that ability, but I don't have any good effort.
Well, you've also got mind-altering music and the possibility maybe of some mind control.
Well, that's what I was thinking with the scream, because it would knock people out or make them just lose their minds depending on how I do it. Are we in a situation where I can be like, hey guys, plug your ears? Or are we under fire right now? Like, we're under fire, right?
I mean, you are under fire. I mean, if you're like, hey, cover your ears, and you say it kind of low, they're still on the other side, like they're outside, and you're inside.
Okay. Well, this is I think the thing that I could do right now that would help. And if I'm not stepping on any toes, I know, Siobhan, if you want to do anything, because I don't know how this is going to turn out.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Cool. All right. Oh, God. 2 6s. 12.
Ooh.
12.
Boxcar.
So describe to me how you incapacitate or how you scream. What are your actions here?
All right. Well, I'm just going to be, the adrenaline of the situation. We finally found Mom, but everything is crazy. Also, we have needle darts flying through the air, very gross and creepy and bad and scary. So using all of that, I'm just kind of like, getting ready, kind of doing like big opera breath. And I'm gonna go towards, I guess, the other window that maybe they hadn't shot through yet. Gonna open it. Shit, is that a different move? Or can it just be like, I'm gonna do that?
No, it can definitely be like a one time, like
yeah, so it's good. It's a big, sorry for those listening. Of course, you can't see my arms. I do a lot of arm movements. I'm sorry you cannot see them. Right now, yeah, I'm hefting that window up, and I'm doing just the most freaking just punk scream, rage, puberty angst I didn't realize I still had. And I'm just like, and then it probably tapers up into a high-pitched kind of, not Mariah Carey. I'm definitely, she's a goddess. I can't compare. But definitely going up into that screechy range at the end. And I probably collapse at the end, like just to my knees.
So as you fling open the window, you catch a glimpse of a person who is dressed slightly differently than everyone else. And there are 4 more people out in the front lawn. And they swing over towards the opening of the window. But just as anything happens, you let loose this primal, the most metal scream. And every single one of them is hit by this noise. And you can see like the 4 of them, like they drop their weapons, they clutch their heads, and they are screaming themselves. I'm going to say so this would be a hit with all you've got. You have imposed your nightmares upon them, and you will also be able to choose 2. You take cover, secure a superior position, you get them good or get many of them. In this case, I have given you that one where you affected all of them because it sounds like that's exactly what you were going for. And if you would like, so you can either control the collateral damage, hold the target's attention, or gain the upper hand, and then that gives you some like future ability to change the scene around you.
Well, priority, getting out of here. Oh, since I was going out, we still have the guys in the back, right? Right. Oh, and then was there collateral damage?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is you can choose not to have any collateral damage.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with that because, family, teamwork. I definitely didn't want to hurt anybody inside. And also, we still need to get out of here. So let's do that.
So as you scream, the rest of you experience kind of like a wave that is washing over you, but doesn't touch you. And it's like Bly was Moses parting the seas there for you.
I control sound itself.
What I will say is that as you collapse, the 4 guys are embroiled in whatever their nightmares might be. But the one person who is dressed differently, while like they are obviously affected, they are not down for the count.
Shit. Should have finished them off, but it's okay. I made my decision.
Siobhan, what do you want to do?
We've still got the guys behind us, correct?
Noah has them pinned at the entryway.
How many are behind us? Do we know?
There are 3 guys at that entryway.
I'm going to turn into a rattlesnake.
Nice.
And go and bite them. So shapeshift, I take on the attributes of the animal, so I would have venom.
Okay, so go ahead, and I'm going to say that is a hitting with all you've got.
Okay, so that gives me a 9 total.
Awesome. So you are able to, you change into a rattlesnake, go around Noah as he's performing his matrix moves, and you hit one of them in the ankle with your rattlesnake bite, and they're distracted because Noah is literally shooting at them. What was your power on that?
That was my expression.
You've bitten him, and he is suffering from a snake bite and venomed, and you can choose one. So you can either take cover, secure a superior position, you get them good, which would mean that you really got, your venom was super effective. You hold the target's attention, or you gain the upper hand, which, like I said before, is you get 1 juice to change the game later.
I think I'm going to take superior position so that I'm ready for the next round.
Okay, so for this, that would mean that you actually avoid a counterattack. He goes to kick you because he just got bit by a snake. But you're able to, with your snake-like powers, you took Serpentine really literally and, maneuver around his kick and coil up like back closer a little bit to Noah. And we are back to the top of the round. Noah, do you want to go next, or do you want to have Beatrice, or do we want to have Beatrice finish her?
Let Beatrice do her thing.
Okay. I'm going to burn a tag.
Okay.
I'm going to burn local flora, if that's okay, because I'm using what's available to, like I said, Sleeping Beauty the situation. I want to make these thorns and bushes like just out of control and just like wipe these guys out, including Deuterino, who's still standing out front. Hopefully wrap him up in it. So what do I need to do? I'm gonna burn that.
You burn it, so you get a 10. So what you are trying to do is go toe to toe, where you have these rose bushes shoot out from the front of the house to wrap the 5 people who are in the front in thorns. Correct? And on a 10 plus, you get to choose 2. You manage to achieve your goal, you get them good, or you block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
Well, I definitely, what was the first one?
You manage to achieve your goal, like you know.
Yeah, I definitely want that to be a thing, because I want us to be able to get out the front of the house and get back to the car and go.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get one other of the 2. You can either give your opponent a status, or block, dodge, or counter their best attempts to get to you afterwards.
I want to give the target a status.
Okay, what status do you want to give them?
Intimidated.
Awesome. Love it. So as you tap into the power of these rose bushes, and they grow and like quick as lightning, wrap around the first 4 guys who are still struggling. They have, I don't even want to know what they're going through right now. Yeah.
They're going to need a lot of therapy.
So they're immobilized, and as the last person who, at this point I think it's pretty obvious, is the leader, jumps backwards, a branch of thorns sweeps out, like lashes out like a whip to actually grab her around her waist. And she lets out a piercing scream of her own with none of the power of Bly's. And kind of exclaims, like, she's like, this was supposed to be an easy snatch and grab. They never told us it would be like this. They're like, it's obvious that she realizes that she's underestimated y'all. But she does try to, like, she takes out a knife and is trying to cut away at the branch that is holding her. So, Noah?
So at this point, we're all going out the front door. Everybody's been neutralized. She's taken out this knife and is trying to cut the branches as we're running towards the car.
5 people in the front have been neutralized.
Right. And then there's 2 people behind us.
There's 2 people behind you who you have been up till now pinning down. There is 1 person who is suffering from rattlesnake venom poisoning, but is not down and out for the count.
Okay. So running forward, obviously, with the rattlesnake next to me, I guess. What I'd like to do is, I guess then in that case, I'm going to continue kind of what I'm doing. I want to shoot 2 arrows and basically at their feet, 1 for each, and stick them to the ground, trip them up, and, that kind of thing. I'll use my Ignore's armor or Ignore's loafer.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and then I took an arrow to the foot.
That would be a 12 altogether.
Great.
Whoa.
Nice.
Been rolling well today.
So you managed to achieve your goal. So in this case, you pin them with 2 very well-placed arrow sticks directly into their feet. And you can either give them an additional status or block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
I think additional status at this point. Suggestions on that? I guess hobbled or tripped up. I don't know what would be a good status for that.
Pinned?
Misery.
Misery.
I would say you can give them like something like overwhelmed by pain.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that.
Because right now, the thing that they can't move, like that was your original goal and you achieved that. So if you wanted to give them an additional status, you wouldn't need to give them pinned because they already are, unless you wanted to like give them pinned for longer or whatever. But they're also wielding like guns, so
maybe a lot of pain would be a good status for them to have. So that would be me.
So yes, they are currently overwhelmed by pain.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, I'm thinking if they're pinned and in pain, I kind of just want to keep moving forward.
Yeah, let's get out.
Yeah. there's nothing.
It's time
Yeah.
to boo-boo.
Mm-hmm.
Is during Wes's turn, did our mercenary leader cut herself free, or is she still trapped?
Nope. She has just begun to attempt to try to cut herself free. It's going to take her some time. She is overwhelmed. Like, she's intimidated. She's got a thing of thorns around her. And there are a lot of thorns on this. Like, so it's going to take her a hot second.
I see that, and I see her knife, and I'm like, give me that. And I literally just take it. It's like, you're going to stay there.
Think about what you did.
And I keep going. Yeah, just...
Okay, I am going to say that you are going toe-to-toe. Because she does not want to give this up.
Right. Damn, I was hoping she was so tied up it would be easy. Okay, fine. All right, +1. Let's do it. You were really nice to me last time, little dice. Let's go. Talk to my dice like a puppy. Okay, that is 9. So +1, 10. I just want to take
So, you do. You take the knife out of her hand, like you manage to wrench it out of her grip. You can give her another status, or you can block, dodge, or counter her attempt to hit you while you're in range of her arms. Because she is going to attempt to get you while you're there.
Really? I thought she was intimidated.
She is intimidated and it'd be really difficult for her to do so.
But she's still going to
Give her-
try.
But she's still gonna try.
Really fuck her shit up.
I really want to give her another status. Let's give her intimidated plus terrified. I'm up in her face, and I've taken away her weapon. So hopefully the -2.
So we could give her like a little bit of helpless.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So she's intimidated and she feels helpless.
I yelled, "Merry men, we don't have time. To the car!"
He's fully transformed. Well, I mean, if that were, I've jogged on now with her weapon, but if Siobhan gets an answer, great.
I turn back into my human self and I go up to her. I go, "Who sent you?"
She looks at you and she's like, Moriarty sent me. I mean, we were paid and it was just supposed to be a job. It wasn't anything personal. This is what we do. Just leave me alone. Like, leave us alone.
Oh, good. You should probably let her know about that snake bite guy who's gonna die.
Yeah.
If we don't.
Well, yeah, because I know we don't have time to interrogate her, but we got a name. I say, and you're lucky I was a rattlesnake and not a cobra. At least there's anti-venom for your guy in the back. And I run towards the car.
Oh my gosh, wait, I just realized we told her that. I took her knife, so she can't do anything.
Yeah. As we're pulling away faster than Noah's ever driven before, I yell at the car, "Stick around!"
Who are you, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Like, come on.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, you just hear, like,
Thank you.
Lacey is like,
God.
Lacey groans from the back seat. Where she is, I'm assuming, wedged in the center between two of you,
Right.
rather than riding.
My Ford Focus is all 4 cylinders are going as fast as they possibly can.
Teensiest segue. I watched Commando for the first time the other day, and that's all I can think of now is all of the one-liners from that. Yeah,
I love
Let
that
off some
movie.
steam.
You said you would kill me last.
I lied.
So, okay, y'all have managed to get away very handily from the people who were sent. And Miss Lacey is freaked out. She's like, "I'm sorry, I couldn't. But apparently, y'all didn't need my help."
So we need somewhere to go, and I think I might have a place.
Oh, that would be nice. I would, since apparently people following or knowing where I've been, Sam's was a little bit less safe than I thought. So yes, that would be lovely. I don't want to bring them back to the house and the children.
So I have like a secret garden out back of like my place that's like very closed in and very easy for us to go hide out at.
Okay, great. What do y'all think?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had an idea. I was thinking about just calling not the police in particular, but calling 911 to let them know there was a snake bite at this particular address and then leave it at that. Was everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that as much as I like being a badass, at the end of the day, I do try to follow. I am free of heart. I don't want the guy dying. So,
And I did think of Cobra first before Rattlesnake, but I'm like, no, that's insta kill.
yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
you're so nice.
at least a Rattlesnake, he's got a fighting chance.
So I'll just call 911. Say there's been a snake bite, rattlesnake at this address. Something weird's going on there. You need to send an ambulance, and then just hang up.
Okay. I was going to yell, and some machetes. Get through the front.
So the operator's like, all right, we'll send somebody right out. And then as they're attempting to get more information from you, you just hang up on them.
Yeah, just click. Don't want to get tracked. I don't know. Where am I going? Bly, where am I going?
We're going to the garden.
Okay.
B, I guess you have to show us where we're going.
Yeah, I start giving directions.
Okay. So head there immediately.
While looking out for people following us.
I am going to say, since you are looking out for people following you, you don't see anyone following you.
Okay.
There's not, like, no suspicious cars, nothing like that. As y'all make it to Beatrice's sanctuary, and you walk in, and Lacey looks around and reaches out and touches your shoulder. And she's like, thank you for showing us your heart. And thank you all for your help. I always knew y'all would do good, but I never thought it would come to this.
We're just glad you're safe.
We do anything for you. I'm really glad you're safe.
Safe for the moment, at least. I'll admit, you were not the only ones who were underestimated here.
Well, obviously, we need to find out more about this mysterious person and deal with them before they deal with us.
Yes, do you know, what was it, Moriarty?
I mean, it makes sense if, the MO makes, honestly, I feel a little silly that I didn't see it at the beginning. But whoever it is, if they are embodying Moriarty, then they're not going to stop. And it's safe to assume that they have their fingers in many pies.
If there's a Moriarty, there must be a Holmes, right?
It's always the English with no irony at all.
Gladys shakes her head.
Because if there's a Holmes, that's someone we could use to help us.
Hopefully.
There might be, but honestly, all of this has been quite clouded, which I'm not used to. I don't like it. It's why I went in the first place, to find out who the hell was messing with my city. But now that we know, and we're not looking specifically for him, but looking for someone else, it's possible that a Sherlock might exist, might be becoming to exist, thanks to the existence of Moriarty.
Well, I mean, that's all possible, but at the same time, I think we've proven that if we work together, we can maybe deal with this ourselves. And though it might be a hard sell, since I did knock him out, maybe Sam would be open to helping. After we've proven that
We did keep you safe.
we kept you safe, and we proved that we could handle ourselves. So it might be a hard sell. It might be a hard sell. I mean, I don't think the Thieves Guild has any love for us, but Sam cares about you, so maybe.
But maybe they still have a role to play because they are being manipulated, but it seems like this Moriarty person is very intent on proving that they can do all of these things, but I don't think the agent is going to ultimately let somebody else run the city. Maybe we can use them against each other.
It is possible. I mean, the agent has always hated being under someone else's thumb. I mean, that woman.
Do you know her real name?
No, unfortunately. She guards it like someone else would guard the Jewel of the Nile.
I've heard of her before, but I thought she was in Greece.
I heard she was in Paris.
And people have even talked about her in the Great Plains. Sorry.
I mean, the last I heard was when one of her little lackeys showed up with guano on his shoe.
Oh, stick to the bit. All right. So, I mean, we could definitely do an enemies of enemies situation. Also, what do you all think about info dumping this to Hollister, getting Moriarty's name out there as a major player and possibly shining some light on him and or her and making their lives or them making their lives more miserable?
Yes, sunlight is often the best disinfectant.
And that's Hollister would like us then.
And if anybody knows if there's a Holmes, it would be Hollister.
Yes, he does seem so invested in that murder board.
I think he's invested in his whole world. I think that's his.
I don't think he ever leaves his office.
No.
And does he eat food, or is it just coffee and coffee?
I saw him eating chocolate-covered espresso beans at one point, but I don't know if that counts.
You know, it
He's
should.
the Keith Richards of the news world. Is down in enough caffeine to kill an elephant.
It's not cocaine.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what do y'all want to do? Do you want to contact Hollister, it sounds like?
I like that idea, especially if Lacey doesn't have any sudden, any like, oh no, don't talk to him, because she knows him a bit more than us.
And we don't have to tell him that we found Lacey. We could just say, look, we found a lead, and kind of give him the information that, hey, it's not the Crocs, it's not the Thieves Guild, it's this person, Moriarty, who is trying to pull everybody together, and we're still looking for more information, and literally leave it at that.
Yeah, because we don't want anyone knowing that we
Have
Lacey.
her. Yeah.
Right.
We should also maybe, I know we don't really want to involve them as much, but maybe it's worth reaching out to Tommy.
She might have heard something if there's a Sherlock.
Or even just more information about this Moriarty.
If we can keep her as safe as possible, then yeah, we can do that for sure. I would just feel really bad if something happened to a 14-year-old.
Well, maybe not
Yeah.
ask her to go out looking for information directly, but just if she happens to have any off the top of her head.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
all cool.
Yeah.
So let's call Hollister.
Hollister. Yeah.
Someone besides me.
Well, I keep just saying this, but Siobhan, I feel like right now you have the
Yeah, Siobhan's
most repertoire
with Hollister. I think you're right.
and his
all right.
fast-talking ways.
All right. So I call Hollister.
Yeah. Hollister speaking.
Hollister, I got the skinny.
You got the scoop? What's going on with the figureheads? What happened to their lab? Who hit them?
And I like turn to the guys after I say to the rest of the people after I say that, and I just kind of laugh like, ha ha ha, I got the skinny. Okay. And I go, well, I said, we found out more info.
Yeah, spill it.
Turns out the person behind all of this is somebody named Moriarty.
Moriarty's just a myth.
No, Moriarty exists.
Wow,
Moriarty hired some goons to come after us.
that must mean you got the bit in your teeth. Like, this is huge. This is massive. This is bigger than I ever even thought it could be.
Let them know that the cops went to the house.
And yeah, we sent the cops to the house to, make sure that we didn't hurt anybody too bad.
You sent the cops to what house? Where have you been? You sent the cops to your own house?
No. We were at a house to get information. These goons that Moriarty sent in, we took care of them, pinned them down, but we sent the cops to make sure, they weren't pinned down too hard.
Oh man, you're like a weapon with the heart of gold. Like a sword in the stone. But this is good because if they're there, if the cops get them, then we can use our contacts to maybe get some more info.
Yeah.
I got people over there. I got people in booking. Don't tell your brother.
Okay. No. Of course not.
I'm in the corner. I already know.
The phone's on speaker.
But I got a question for you. If there's a Moriarty, is there a Holmes?
Oh, now that's a question. That's a good question. It does feel like this emergence would be in pairs. But the question is, now we've got the chicken at the egg. Does Moriarty make the Holmes, or does Holmes make the Moriarty?
Yeah, I hear ya.
But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm going to tell you. If there was a place where a Holmes might be, I don't know. It's not gospel. I'm not giving you gospel. I'm not preaching from the pulpit here. But no, the people who have been the least affected in all of this in all of these little machinations and all of these crimes and all of this, the Raptors got hit once, and then never again. Right at the very start. They should have been fine. But everybody should have been fine. Always sacrosanct, always neutral. The Raptors have been neutral. I thought that may be why. I thought it might be why. Because nobody wants to piss off the Raptors because it's not even a territory thing. You piss off the Raptors, you piss off your defense force. But it also means that they're the ones who know. But if there's a Moriarty, or if there's a home, they might be able to help you find them even if they aren't there. But Siobhan, I got excited. I got sidetracked, but it was good that you called. Because I was going to call you. I feel like we've got a good relationship, right? Tit for tat.
Yeah.
That I got a call from my person in booking. And they thought I might be interested to know that they brought in some old woman, not your mom, but some old woman named Agatha Wilson.
Yeah, I know her.
They're charging her for the break-in at the Beakerheads.
Ah, come on. She's innocent of that.
Because I told her, what's some 75-year-old woman doing? But I wanted to give you the heads up. I want to do right by you if you do right by me.
Thanks. Well, hopefully we can get this all straightened out and get her out of there. Because I know it wasn't her. That's not what she would do.
In this, you know better than I do. I mean, she's an old lady, but some old ladies can pack a punch. I mean, it's not that I'm speaking from experience, except I might be speaking
Yeah, you don't mess with the old ladies.
I whisper from the back, I'm like, does he know about Sam yet? Do you know?
I motion like, shut up.
I've been waiting for that shoe to drop.
So what you got? That's what I got for you.
Okay, well, that's all I got for you, so thanks, pal.
Yeah. I'll let you know if I find anything else. I'll keep working this from my angle.
Okay, swell.
Keep your shoes shine good.
Catch you on the horn later.
So people are going to be listening to this and be like, the fuck?
Shaking their heads.
My Girl Friday all over again.
Siobhan is very proud of herself for her use of, antiquated expression.
And lingo.
Imagine being a writer or an actor who has to be in one of those films when they first started coming out and reading that script and going, I'm supposed to say how much of this in what amount of time?
Go from no talkies to talkies, and you weren't joking about talkies. So, what do you want to do?
I mean, he mentioned the Raptors. We've got to get Agatha out of jail. Huh.
Well, we could bail her out.
We could. I guess what I'm thinking is, I don't know how involved I want to get in front of it because I am the prosecutor and I don't want to necessarily show my hand, but that doesn't mean the rest of you can't do it. You could bail her out while I check out things from the police end.
Yeah, and no one would think twice if we bailed her out because we're friends of hers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the connection between her and I mean, it's there, but they'd have to dig really deep to find it. So I could possibly play the angle of hey, what is this case? What's going on? What's
the evidence?
What's the evidence? How did we get here? And try to see what the cops have without alerting them to the fact that we're trying to, dig up dirt. The agent had mentioned that the cops had been planting evidence. And so that's why I've been kind of I don't want to call the cops necessarily because I want to investigate that, but I haven't had time.
No, y'all have been real busy.
So I think that's the angle that I was thinking of.
While the call with Hollister is going on, and since I think we need a minute to figure out where we're going next anyway, Beatrice would call Callie to check in on the shop. Because that's going to be on her mind because she's left some person to just run her shop for the day. And she works a lot, so it's still always on her mind.
So yeah, you call Callie. She picks up on the second ring.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Oh, B. Hey, everything okay? Everything's great here.
Yeah? Is it? We've been making some progress here. I'll fill you in at another time. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, and I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to bleed over into tomorrow. So would you be interested in another shift tomorrow?
Really?
Yeah. If things are going well, that is, and you're okay with it. And obviously I'll pay you for all of your time.
That would be great. Yeah.
Well, consider yourself employed?
This is gonna sound kind of, just started. You haven't actually even seen that I'm okay. Like, this is gonna work out. But, if I'm not gonna be working for them anymore, I should probably move out of the house.
And you need somewhere to go.
Just for a few days, just a little bit, until I can,
I pulled you out of a situation, and I stand by it, and I have a spare room.
Really?
Yeah, why not? You're welcome. I'll get you the address info and everything.
Thank you so much.
You got it. Thank you.
So I'll grab my stuff after I close up today, and then I guess I'll see you at your place tonight.
I may or may not be here, but I'll figure out how to leave a key or something for you. There's a lot going on. Like I said, I'll fill you in later. Better that you don't know right now.
Okay. Be careful. That's a terrible. Sorry.
Well, I'll take it. I could use any levity in this moment, so I'll text you the info though. Thank you again.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
All right. Bye.
Okay.
Guess I have a roommate now.
Just know your water bill might go up a little bit more than even before you thought.
Well, it was already pretty high with all the plants.
Yeah. Hope you have a deep tub
by your kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone wanted to do before y'all head out?
I am of the opinion that a night's rest and not stabbing at any more hornets' nests might be a good idea. At the same time, I don't know if I want to leave Agatha Abacus Rex in jail for the entire night.
Well, we can run and get her and then bring her, I don't know, here or home.
Siobhan and I can go. Siobhan can go in, pay the bail. I'll wait outside, and then we'll come back and bring her here so that she's at least safe as well.
This condo's going to be very full of people.
Yeah. Feel bad. Her solitary fortress no more.
At this point, a room full of very poisonous plants seems the safest place to keep our elderly.
No, that's totally good. Yeah, so does that mean we're gonna have some downtime then, or?
Yeah, for you two, definitely. We're just gonna go get her and bring her back, sleep the night, and then start fresh tomorrow would be the idea.
Right.
Okay. Because it would be really nice to unburn my tag if I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem paying Agatha's bail and getting her out, but she is exhausted. She's obviously been under a lot of stress, and something else is going on, you can tell, but she's completely drained, and she's like, I know you must have a lot of questions or something, but I just need to... Can we talk about it tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Of course.
We're just picking you up.
We just didn't want to leave you the night in jail.
Yeah.
And trust me, I appreciate that so much.
I just can't be directly involved. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the cops and the evidence, so that's why she came in to get you, but we are looking into it. We're going to figure out what the Beakerheads are doing.
Thank you.
So do you want to go back to your house, or do you want to go with us to where we've got a safe place?
Well, I think I'll go with you for the evening. I just don't want to be alone for the night. I'm a little concerned.
I understand. Well, let's take you back. You don't have to explain now. We can talk in the morning.
Thank you.
All right, head back to the lair.
You bring Agatha back, and she and Lacey, she's like, holy shit, you didn't tell me you found Lacey. And rallies for that. But they have, Lacey takes her in, and they go off to catch up, and Lacey is taking care of Agatha for the evening. So you can all chill and either go back to your respective houses or places of residence or stay here with Lacey and Agatha for the evening.
I think we're best off staying together.
Yeah.
Right?
Agreed.
I might turn into a dog and curl up. That way I can sleep on the floor. I won't take up any couch space.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting to explain when Callie shows up.
Oh.
This is my boarding house.
And Callie comes in and she is not asking any questions. There is a gift horse here, and she has learned quite a long time ago not to look at its mouth. You do get waken up at some point, Siobhan, with scritches.
I'm okay with that. I thump my tail on the floor. I'm not going to get up, but I'll thump my tail on the floor like, okay, I'm all right with that.
But other than that, you do pass kind of an uneventful night. And that is a good time to call it. So thank you very much for joining us for episode 7 of The Foundlings. I am Pooja. You can find me on Twitter at LADaisy That's LADESI Girl. Pretty much all the other socials is Forgotten Saves. And tell us where the people can find you, Saint.
Hello, I have been your Bly Aglios and musical extraordinaire, Screamo Debonair, or something. I don't know, I just wanted to rhyme. You can find me on Twitter at Saint Spider TV. That's SAINTSPIDER TV. Thank you.
Hey, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Michulu. That's MICHULHU. You can also find my music and Wes's amazing sound effects if you subscribe to the Plate Mail Games catalog through BattleBards.
Hey, y'all. I have been and will continue to be Mac Beauvais. You can find me online as @StrangeLikeThat on the Twitter, the Instagrams, the Facebooks, and my website.
Hello, I am Wes Otis. You can find me at Plate Mail Games. You can find the show at 12 Sided Stories, the number 12, and then Sided Stories on Twitter, or at our website, 12sidedstories.com, all spelled out. If you want to help us with the show, give us your support over on Ko-fi or on Patreon. You can also give us a shout out, or you can give us a review on your favorite platform. Finally, come join us on Discord or over when we do a show on Twitch on Tuesday nights. We'd love to hear from you and talk with you. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Pooja, for running. And next week, we'll see how many more people we can almost kill. Bye.
Bye.